Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And you know, normally in a case like this, you don't point the fingers in one spot. And this is no exception. It's been a team-wide struggle this last week or so, and they might not be through the worst of it yet.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Now, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And there's a nice moment for him on the mound. He's just tallied his first strikeout since coming to AAA.
Well, you know, a lot of baseball people talk about how important it is to be able to get those strikeouts. You take the defense out of the equation for one thing, and for another, you start to peck away at the confidence of the opposing hitters. Now let's hope he can rack up some more of these in the majors during his career. Rafael Jimenez will stand in now as we take a look there at his splits between April and May. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's got some serious speed, and that's a dangerous weapon at any level. It wreaks havoc on opposing pitchers because there's so many ways to manufacture runs when speedsters get on base. So don't be surprised if you see him cause trouble out there in this one.
Corey Carew swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, get him yourself right here, kid.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Dustin Ackley will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Oh, you look for a guy to produce? He's got 9 RBIs in his last 10 games, and he had another good one yesterday as well.
Two down now.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first.
Hey, come on now.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Tristan Lang will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. In there, no balls and a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up.
Mine!
And this is taken in for out number 1. With a moment now, here's a look at the defense now for the Tides. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. You could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Standing in now, Donovan Solano. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run and 15 RBIs. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now.
Got it.
Tony is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Jamie Arias is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, we got no outs.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Alvarez on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Cut it. Hold on.
And he will make it into second with a 2-base hit here to begin the third. Ronald Torreyes will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Hey, come on now, guys. Let's hold him.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Larry Lemon will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Third inning, no score to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Trevino ranges to his right. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Third baseman
coming to the plate now, Rafael Jimenez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Calzado is there and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for Corey Carew is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a called strike 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Hard hit ball to second. Trevino scoops it up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
now batting.
At the plate, Dustin Ackley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Hey, we got one here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Tristan Lang in now. Popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he didn't look good on a changeup last time, and he just skied it. So don't be surprised if he sees a similar approach on this at-bat.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, now we've got 2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Leading off the inning, Larry Slade, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
In there, strike one.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this is the second time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
Here's the first pitch to him. Donovan Solano will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 1 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. Jamie Arias walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one.
Hey, one away, one away.
Tap foul at home plate. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ronald Taraya's in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him. Larry Lemon will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Rafael Jimenez comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And on one pitch, he's retired. Corey Carew will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there, or he'll take advantage.
Dustin Ackley will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. 2 out here and a runner at second.
2 outs here.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
And he falls behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give him fits out there. Tristan Lang will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, no outs here.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Larry Slade stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Hey, we got one
Watches a
out,
fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Right side. Oh, what a play. To first. He's out.
Oh, what a play. Tight, and here's another super play to take away a hit.
Hey, 2 outs.
Stepping
here,
in
2
now,
outs.
Donovan Solano. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Leading off the inning, Jamie Arias, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Hey, no outs here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Yeah, we got one.
Into the box, Ronald Torreyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Boy, and Mother Nature is letting us have it right now. It's coming down harder than it has all night.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Now batting.
Larry Lemon will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least one across before the 9th.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
3-2 now.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Rafael Jimenez will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Corey Carew will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily.
Keeping an eye on him.
No one out with a runner at second. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Go out here, huh?
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Dustin Ackley will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a liner. And this will get by him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Now time called here as the manager pops out of the... Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those... International League action just a few moments away, but as final preparations are being made, let's get a look at tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 20 is in the glow. And what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Pawtucket Red Sox and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, you know, guys, they don't walk enough. They're in the bottom third in the league in walks. They just need to be a little bit more patient out there so they can get guys on base so that they have a chance to have big innings.
Stephen Hudson strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Chop foul at the plate, strike one.
First pitch, 7:06.
Hey, here we go.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, and this game's not always that hard. You hit the ball, you throw the ball, you catch the ball, but lately they haven't been doing any of the 3 particularly well. That's going to need to change, and soon.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Chris Dominguez will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Runner goes for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Come on, guys.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He leads his team in home runs, and they really rely on that power to help them put runs on the board.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. And with that, here's a look at the defense now for the Tides. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Paredes. And that's the third out. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. Brennan Bosch readies for his first swings in this one. And boy, check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of pop at the plate right now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Luis Carrasco gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Hey, put him away.
And another foul ball.
Yeah, we got one here.
0-2, here it comes. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Peter Witt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
All right, here we go now.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Devin Marrero will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air, and that'll get down for a base hit. Ryan Lamar will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Here comes the first pitch. Steven Hudson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And it's quickly 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Chris Dominguez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Hey, 2 away.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Back to Alan Craig is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Travis Royer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Brennan Bosch stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1.
Yeah, we got two down.
Now the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half. Luis Carrasco heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Hey, come on now, get him yourself.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is. He can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Peter Witt is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right.
You got it.
And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Now batting.
Devin Marrero will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Ryan Lamar Steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
On the ground to the right side, Navarro scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
Steven Hudson stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to my loo there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, this is the second time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
Chris Dominguez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
The further this game goes along, you get the sense that sooner or later somebody's going to run into one of these fastballs and hit one out of here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5. Alan Craig will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
The windup and the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Travis Royer will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game. In now, Brennan Bosch. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Luis Carrasco is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
And all of a sudden, it is pouring right now. That's the hardest it's been all night.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Peter Witt will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Looking to keep the shutout intact. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 down, runners at first and second. Taken high and deep to right. Paredes looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL East, the Brewers pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 5-0. In other news from Philly, right fielder Frank Browning has been placed on waivers by the club. The Miami Marlins sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 3-2. Daniel Murphy had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading the Nats past Cincinnati 11-4. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. The Los Angeles Dodgers pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 5-1. Gene Machi grabbed his second win of the year as the Cubbies got the best of the Diamondbacks 2-1. The Angels got 18 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-3. The Redbirds grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Giants 9-3. The Padres combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 3-2. The Red Sox pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got a walk-off win against the Blue Jays 8-7. The New York Yankees got 12 hits in this one as they beat the O's in Baltimore 5-3. Danny Duffy grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Royals got the victory over the Indians 6-4. The White Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the Tigers in extra innings 6-5. The Rays put together 10 hits total as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-2. The Rangers got 11 overall hits as they sank the Mariners.
International League action just a few moments away, but as final preparations are being made, let's get a look at tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect.